Ah, gather round, ye seekers of sublime beauty, you glorious voids of vanity. You've come to me, a humble narrator with the soul of a disgruntled raccoon who just found a truly exceptional piece of glittering trash, to learn the sacred art of creating a wicked makeup look. Let me tell you a story. Not a fairy tale with princesses and talking mice, oh no, those amateurs. Our story is called The Goblin Queen's Guide to Brunch. Our heroine, let's call her Karen, because of course that's her name, wakes up on a Saturday morning. She has brunch reservations at a place that serves avocado toast on reclaimed barnwood and charges extra for oxygen. She doesn't just want to look pretty. Pretty is for peasants who use one eyeshadow shade. She wants to look wicked. She wants the other patrons to mistake her for a fallen angel who just closed a lucrative merger with hell. Step 1. The sacred canvas, or priming the corpse. First, you must prepare the canvas. Karen looks in the mirror and beholds her mortal visage, pale from a week of existing under the cold, blue glow of a computer screen. Unacceptable. She whispers to her reflection, which wisely agrees. She reaches for the primer. This is not mere cream. This is the spiritual foundation of the look. It's the industrial strength spackle that says, yes, my pores are there, but they have been silenced. She applies it with the grim determination of a mortician, preparing a philosopher for his final debate. Smooth, even, devoid of emotion. A perfect, blank slate of impending drama. Step 2. The foundation of lies. Next, the foundation. Karen chooses a shade aptly named Porcelain Doll, which is makeup industry code for you haven't seen direct sunlight since the Obama administration. She dabs it on with a sponge that costs more than her weekly grocery budget. The goal is not to look like you have skin. The goal is to look like you manufactured your skin in a lab, using the tears of cherubs and a dash of liquid latex. Blend, 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 until your face and neck have a stark, color block difference that would make a graphic designer weep with joy. Contouring comes next. With a shade called Dirt Nap, she hollows out her cheeks, creating the illusion she survives on a diet of black coffee and the disappointment of her enemies. It's not makeup, it's architectural shadow work. Step 3. The windows to a soul you probably sold eyes. This is where the wicked truly awakens. Forget your safe browns and tops. Karen goes for the palette named Witch's Sabbath, or Cyberpunk Apocalypse. She takes a color called Rancid Plum and packs it onto her lid. Blending is for the weak and the sane. We want precision. We want lines so sharp they could cut a man. Then, the eyeliner. The liquid liner is her Excalibur. Her hand is steady, not from calm, but from a controlled, caffeinated tremor. She flicks it out into a wing so dramatic, so extreme. It has its own gravitational pull and a small following of confused moths. It's not a cat eye. It's a falcon eye, a pterodactyl eye. This wing could guide ships to shore in a storm. Step 4. Brows on fleek. Fleek being a distant, tyrannical planet. The eyebrows. They must be carved from the stone of Mount Judgment. Using a pomade called Asphalt, she paints on 2 severe, high-arching brows that permanently express a mixture of surprise and utter disdain for the world around her. They are so defined, so crisp, they look like they could independently file your taxes and then critique life choices you haven't even made yet. Step 5. The lips of a siren who knows you can't swim. For the lips, She chooses a liquid lipstick in the shade Vintage Villainess. It's a dark, matte berry that dries down to a finish that is both kiss-proof and emotion-proof. She applies it with the focus of a surgeon, because smudging is not an option. Smudging is for mere mortals. Once it sets, her smile could stop a heart, or, at the very least, a waiter who brought the wrong type of almond milk. The finale. The setting spray of damnation. She holds up a bottle of setting spray. This is the holy water. If the church was founded by a disco ball in a haunted mansion, she closes her eyes, breathes in the scent of alcohol and ambition, and spritzes. Pss, pss, pus. The sound of dreams being sealed in place. The sound of a look being locked down. She opens her eyes. The transformation is complete. She is no longer Karen, a mere mortal with a 401k. She is a creature of myth and legend, ready to descend upon a restaurant that serves eggs Benedict with a side of artisanal kale. She doesn't just walk into the brunch spot. She makes an entrance. The sunlight glints off her sharp wings. The other patrons fall silent. Their weak, no-makeup makeup looks withering in her glorious, terrifying presence. And that, my dear apprentice in the dark arts, is how you create a wicked makeup look. It's not about beauty. It's about armor. It's about building a new face, one that tells the world, I am not here to be liked. I am here to be remembered. Now go forth. And may your eyeliner always be sharp enough to slay your demons, or at the very least, startle the barista.